Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing the Bad Batch. This is Season 2, Episode 7, and then, well, it's also Episode 8, because we have another double drop this week, just like with the first two episodes. Title of the first one is The Clone Conspiracy, and the next one is Truth and Consequences. I'm really curious to see what we're gonna get into here, because like the last like 2 or 3 episodes have been fun, like side adventure things, adventure of the week type of things. But we also want to see more of like the overall plot and everything going on with the Empire and the clones. Maybe some more stuff with Crosshair, Cody, Rex. What else is going on? When is the Bad Batch, like when are they going to get really pulled into all of the stuff that's going on in the galaxy at the moment? And I think we are pretty much just going to jump into it, unless you have anything you want to say before we do.
Double dip or whatever you call it.
Double dip, yeah.
Double dip, yeah. I'm ready for that. So just Star Wars, a couple of episodes, Star Wars, perfect. And as you said, the last 3 episodes, they were okay. Those Star Wars, but I hope we get into some more of the overall arc of it.
Yeah,
with them getting into the rebels and maybe something like that, meeting up with other clones and just some of that stuff.
Yep, definitely. And before we do, I want to ask you guys to, as per usual, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and comment, it really helps, all of it. Also, check out the Patreon page where you can watch full-length, cut-down versions, sync it up with your own copy of the episode, watch the whole thing with us, and you also like really support the channel by becoming a patron of ours. So please check all of that out. Much appreciated.
And I'm pretty biased about this. Please support my son. I think that's a great idea and a great way to spend your money. And also, thank you so much for the comments to these episodes and links to videos about the game. So I could, without really having played the game, I could just watch a movie. That's perfect for me.
With Jedi Fallen Order, yeah, exactly. We talked a little bit about that in the previous one. Also, one last thing before we jump into it. I know you've probably already noticed. New glasses, yay! Because I sort of broke the previous pair, and now I finally have a new pair of glasses, so I can really get to experience everything as it's supposed to be, I guess. Not that my eyes are that bad, but it's definitely better with the glasses. All right, let's jump into it. Gonna do the first one, episode 7, talk a little bit, and then jump straight into episode 8 after that. Here we go. Coruscant.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, I think we've seen this bar before. This is where all the clones hang out.
All those cities, all those people, gone because of what we did.
Nice beard.
I'm sorry, Slip. I can't stay silent any longer. Wait. What did you do? I sent a message to Rampart.
Oh, no.
Gave him the chance to tell the Senate the truth.
Shouldn't have warned him.
Yeah, the loyal way to do it, but maybe not the right way to do it.
Not when you're dealing with someone like Rampart.
Please, I need your help. Together we can...
Yeah, there we go. Ah, shit. Rest in peace, Kate. Whoa. Cool move.
Nice.
Good one, Slip. He's slipping away. Okay, and the other clones did notice.
Secure the perimeter.
Who's the shooter? Bounty hunter? Or
Crosshair?
maybe it was... Couldn't quite see or make out, like...
While the cataclysmic storm on Camino was tragic, the reality is that without the production of...
Cataclysmic storm. Okay, that's what they're going with.
The war is over.
Perhaps where you reside, Senator Pablo, but the mid and outer rims are rife with insurgents. We must be protected.
Bail!
Yeah.
Where does the Emperor stand on this issue, since he remains absent from these proceedings?
And what about the interests of the clone troopers? Why are they not included within this legislation?
The clone army cannot sustain given their accelerated aging and should be slated for decommissioning.
Slated for decommissioning.
I didn't realize you spoke on the clone's behalf, Senator Chuchi.
If we don't,
Chuchi.
who will?
We've seen her before, I'm pretty sure.
How can we debate commissioning a new army without a plan in place to care for our current one?
Oh, there's a plan in place for that. Slated for decommissioning?
Yeah, I don't know if it involves care.
Now, that word is wrong.
I motion to table the vote on the Defense Recruitment Bill.
I second.
Now we will have to play nice with the clones for a little while before we can start recruiting.
Yeah, seems like it.
If any of them begin to dig further into what truly happened to Camino, then this legislation is at risk. And so are you. For your sake, Admiral, be certain there are no more surprises.
Scheming.
Yeah, nice with some politics scheming around it.
I can craft a pension plan.
Pension plan? I'd rather be out there fighting those insurgent groups that keep popping up.
They're bred for combat.
Yeah.
They are soldiers. That's all they know.
And what happens when you're too old to fight?
Go to hell to regroup.
Tell me how to help, and I will make sure Admiral Rampart's bill meets your needs.
But they don't know what they want.
No, not yet at least.
He had us open fire on the cities.
If they were true, the Senate would know. Someone would have come forward.
Rampart made sure no one could.
You don't look well, Trooper.
Check my service record if you don't believe me. CT 0409. You seem like one of the good ones, Senator. Be careful.
So he's just been staying in the bar ever since it happened.
Well, I don't blame him. If you have to hide in a bar is always a good place.
Yeah.
It's Slip. I'm in some trouble. I've heard you can help me get out, but you have to hurry. I don't have much time.
Calling the Bad Batch or...
Rex?
Yeah, that could be, yeah.
Cody?
Of the clones requires further discussion and planning. We owe them that for their service. Something troubling you, Senator?
Don't tell him what you know.
It was a tragedy.
The majority of the Kaminoan population was lost, Admiral.
Damn.
That is beyond tragic.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, Admiral.
I'm afraid for Senator Chuchi now.
Yeah. She was kind of dealt a good hand by knowing that, but she kind of played it a little early, I think.
Senator Chuchi, you've received a secure communication.
From whom?
So she's the one Slip contacted then? Or is she being contacted by the one Slip contacted? Yeah.
It's all right. Wait here.
So follow me down this alley?
Yeah. Follow me down a dark alley. Right.
It's not that dark. Hey, Bale.
It's rather convenient, wouldn't you say? How a catastrophic storm destroyed the cloning facilities on Camino, making way for the Empire's new military. Tipoca City, designed to be submersible, weathered thousands of storms over the years. Yet it suddenly wiped off the map.
Yeah, that is very weird.
Where's the clone now?
In hiding. My guards are out searching.
Be careful, Ryo. You may not be the only one looking for him.
Probably not.
Follow the Senator. If she finds him, handle it.
The Senator as well.
Yes. Ensure it can't lead back to me.
Understood.
Like they're deliberately masking the voice or like making sure we don't know who it is, but it's Crosshair, right?
Yeah, I would guess from his stature and all, but again.
Yeah, but then why wouldn't they show us? Why keep it a secret?
So far, I've proven to everyone that I suck at guessing, so yeah, why not?
Easy, trooper.
Senator?
You're a hard person to track down.
Supposed to be.
Shit.
The evidence you want is aboard Rampart's ship. Check the bridge's command log. I saved a backup to the central system.
God. Fuck. Nice cover fire. Whoa, he survived that. Whoever Slip contacted, they better show up.
Unless you're rooting for Rampant, in that case.
Who the fuck is rooting for Rampart?
Right behind you.
Be right behind you. Famous last words.
Yeah.
Yup. He did. No, that's not. Nice one. Okay, who is it? Is it Rex?
You're right.
Yes!
Captain Rex? What is going on?
Wait.
Clone? Why would a trooper do such a thing?
Is not a trooper.
What? Intriguing. And now we're going down to the lower levels. Wait.
Where are we?
A couple of friends of mine on this garage.
Yeah.
They're gone for a bit.
Oh, okay.
You're fighting the wrong battle, brother. You're limited. So what does that make you? A believer.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. A true believer. Not good. Not good. And that's it. Okay.
Oh, that's short.
Very.
Yeah.
Although it was like almost 30 minutes, the episode.
Really?
Yeah. But it felt short. That was freaking great. The clone conspiracy. Okay, now we're getting into some of the stuff that we've been talking about. Like what we want to see besides, you know, like it's not that we don't like the Bad Batch Adventure of the Week type of thing. Like it's a lot of fun and it's still in the Star Wars galaxy. So of course we enjoy it. But this is just diving a bit more deeper into some of the
inner
things
workings of the Empire. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the things we have questions about.
Yeah.
The phasing out of the clones, how they're doing it. And of course it's not, they can't just go ahead and do it because there's still the Senate and all the senators and they still have to talk about things. It's not until the original trilogy when we, you know, get the information that the Imperial Senate has been disbanded, that now the regional governors will take over and so on and so forth. But for now, they still have to vote on things. They still have to talk about it in the Senate.
They pretend to have a government of some kind. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though the Emperor clearly is doing things that he does not want the other senators to know about, and these all these plans, all this scheming. We saw Rampart walking and talking with Masamada. And like that's the advisor to Palpatine, so it's like, yeah, they're really in cahoots there,
yeah,
and trying to phase out the clones.
Keeping the Senate kind of busy with different questions and so on, so sort of they'll pretend there's some kind of government and some kind of saying in all the things that happening and so on. So it's a nice play to watch, kind of like a play. Watch from the outside and then learn about the inner workings of the Empire and all these intrigues between the people and so on. So I enjoyed this one very much. And I mean, just starting off on Coruscant and seeing that kind of fellow. Now we're gonna dive into some of the Empire stuff. I kind of like that.
Yes, because it's still Coruscant is the seat of the Empire. That is where Palpatine is, and it was. I don't know if I want to say bold, but it was. I like that they just threw us into this storyline where, like, we're not with the Bad Batch, we're not with Crosshair either. Rex only showed up at the very end. So besides that, like, we're spending time with characters that we aren't as familiar with. I'm pretty sure, again, Senator Chuchi, we've seen her before in the Clone Wars. I haven't had a chance to rewatch the Clone Wars in a long while. And there are a lot of episodes and a lot of characters. But again, I'm pretty sure we've met her before. She's fighting for the clones. And then we have Rampart. We sort of know him. Then we got to know Slip, who unfortunately died in the end, and then there's this mystery clone who's working for Rampart and was a true believer, and that was a bit of a, like, we've had a scene kind of like that in The Mandalorian, in the episode The Heiress, where we saw Bo-Katan again, and Mando was helping the Mandalorians, the other Mandalorians, Bo-Katan and her crew, helping them take control of this cruiser. And then they got all the way up to the cockpit, and the guy in charge there, he said something, along the lines of, he's a true believer as well. So he bit down, and it is kind of like a cyanide pill, but not really. It's like an electric thing that they can bite down on, but
a modern cyanide pill of some kind.
Yeah, cyanide pill from a galaxy far, far away.
That's it.
Exactly. So it kind of mirrored that a little bit, and it is concerning that there are, true believers amongst the clones who can't see that they're being phased out, but maybe he was promised something, or maybe he's different, and so, like, I'm sure we're gonna learn more about, like, why a guy like that, like why he's loyal, and willing to kill his own brothers.
Yeah, loyal while knowing that they are slated for being decommissioned, more or less all of them, because they age too fast and so on. And we'll get to talk a little bit about that. Well, what are we going to do with the clones? Because we need a new army. We'll go with conscript and need to sort of vote that in there. If they're not going to vote it in there, at some point there will still be the Emperor's goal. So it will probably happen anyway. But I like that we kind of touch on that, so we have the whole phase from going from clones to stormtroopers. I
really like that as well, that we're getting into it, getting to see, there's stuff going on in the mid-rim, outer rim, not as much on the inner planets, but there are insurgents out there. There are rebels who are not, they don't like what the Empire is doing. And then, of course, the Empire, they want new loyal soldiers, and can probably see, just besides the fact that the clones are aging faster and all, many of them are questioning what's going on now and questioning orders. So I get that aspect of it, definitely. And then seeing people like Bale, of course, still in the Senate, being involved and trying to fight the good fight, but doing it from the shadows and not going straight to someone like Rampart and being like, I have questions. So don't overplay your hand. Then you might get an assassin sent after you. That's what happened to Senator Chuchi. But exactly. A good thing that the good old Rex, he showed up. Maybe the Bad Batch, like, we're actually going to see them in the next episode, and they're finally going to get pulled into this by Rex and help out with what's going on in Senator Chuchi.
So many great characters they could pull in. They don't even have to pull in the Bad Batch in the next episode either. So that will work for me still, because I like the whole setup at the Coruscant and what they're doing there. What I really want to see is stormtroopers at the shooting range to see how they managed to fuck them up that bad. So no, just joking. So
if there even are shooting, like if maybe they're just like, we're not gonna waste money on shooting ranges. So
here's a gun. Watch this end. That's the bad end, and stand on the other side of it and give it your best shot.
Give us your best shot. Just make sure to either it's stun or it's lethal. And here you go. That's it.
Have fun.
Have fun. All right. I think we're just going to jump into the next one, and then I'm sure we're going to have some fun.
I'm kind of ready. So
yeah, some stuff to talk about after that. And it was called Truth and Consequences. Sounds very serious, all of it. So, all right,
yeah.
Episode 8, here we go. Back to the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Meditating again?
Trying. Gunji taught me, but it doesn't work for me the way it did for him.
He's a Jedi.
Yeah.
This was where I fit. Where I was needed.
We have an incoming transmission. It's Rex.
Yes! There we go.
It's a covert mission. A simple data extraction, but a crucial one. I'll send over a flight plan to bypass Imperial security and coordinates to a safe landing zone. We're on our way.
What Chuchi mentioned, what Slip mentioned.
Yeah.
With
get the log from
the mission log on Rampart's ship.
Slip witnessed the truth. I wanted him to testify to Rampart's crimes.
We were there too, Senator. I can be your witness. The command log on Rampart's Venator. Slip made a copy of it on the ship's backup databanks.
Rampart's defense recruitment bill goes to a vote tomorrow. We must prove his crimes before it passes. I'll return to the Senate and garner support where I can.
You could still be in danger.
Then I must be on the right track.
I can go with her and keep an eye out.
You can't enter the Senate district without an Imperial security clearance.
That will not be a problem.
Tech can fix anything.
Just a fake ID. I can do that.
No problem.
Each pod belongs to the numerous representatives and delegates.
Which one belongs to the clones?
Clones do not have representation in the Senate.
We're part of this galaxy too.
There are those who view clones only as military assets, but I am working to change that.
C4?
If you're intent on seeing this through, then there is someone you should speak with. But her cooperation may not be forthcoming.
Her?
Halle Bertoni.
Who's that?
Former senator for Camino.
She was part of the Defense Finance Committee before being removed from office.
I have a feeling this is not gonna go well.
No, probably not.
Did Admiral Rampart divert the funds?
You already know the answer, but yes.
You must
But
testify to that in front of the Senate tomorrow. He cannot continue to get away with what he's done.
Even if they get proof and someone to testify, Palpatine is
help,
not gonna just go like, oh, well, never mind then.
Gotta say, Rex, Coruscant's the last place I'd expect you to be. More and more of our brothers are waking up to what's been done to them. I can't turn my back on them. How many have you reached? Not enough.
I think Echo wants to join Rex.
Yeah. There's not enough cover. We won't get across the shipyard undetected.
Unless...
Not on foot.
Hold on. Yeesh.
He's still not better with heights. This is him better. Don't look down. Don't look down.
He's not panicking. Smooth. Oop. Nice.
That's all too easy.
The only way to retrieve the data is to reroute power, which will most likely signal a security breach. How much time will we have? Not much. Then let's make it quick.
Yeah, well, that had to happen.
Yeah.
Sure, the command block, or is it still there? It's like, why wouldn't they delete it if they want to keep it secret?
Slip made a copy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. You were paying more attention than I was.
Yeah.
Whoa. You're gonna blow up the bridge?
Yeah.
Echo, man the cannons. Deal with the air support.
Damn. Whenever they go on a stealth mission, it's not stealth for long.
It's not working out that well.
No.
Security teams will be swarming this trench.
We need an exit strategy.
Got one. We're going over them.
Over them?
Over them?
These escape pods are non-operational.
We only need them to eject. I can handle the rest.
This should be interesting.
Very. Another happy landing.
Yeah.
I was off by 6.4 meters. Not my best.
Poor Wrecker. It was a bit more messy than planned, but still a success.
Yeah, not all that covert.
According to Halle Bertoni, you were responsible for diverting Kaminoan funding to outside projects without Senate approval. A formal investigation should clear things up. Unless you want to tell us now where those funds went.
Get this to Senator Tucci. Hurry!
Go, 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 go!
I assert that the Kaminoan cloning facilities were intentionally eliminated.
Yeah, he's losing it slowly.
Senators, new evidence has come to light which must be considered.
Is this really gonna work?
Let's hope they got the right one.
Damn. Irrefutable proof. Footage and everything.
Old
Wait.
guy arriving. Really?
Wait. Oh shit!
Cool.
What is he going to do? I'll say.
Someone's going to get blamed for that. Yep.
Yep, throwing Rampart under the bus.
Yep.
I am deeply troubled by this recent revelation. My gratitude to Senator Tucci for exposing a rogue element within our ranks. However, he did not act alone.
Who else is going under that bus?
His command so blindly followed orders.
Oh fuck. He's gonna use this to his fucking advantage.
Brilliant.
Oh, you sneaky son of a bitch.
With this momentous act, we shall usher in a new era, heralded by the Imperial Stormtrooper.
Fuck,
well played.
Every fucking time. And we knew that like it was gonna go his way at some point, but fuck.
We did the right thing. We told the truth.
And
he just
he twisted it
yeah.
to his advantage. The fate of all the clones is now sealed. Because of us.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Wherever you end up, remember what I said.
Yeah.
Ready? Yeah.
Don't get into trouble without us.
Echo's going with Rex.
The clones will need our help now more than ever. I can't turn my back on them.
You can't leave. We're...
Break up the family.
I'll be back. Keep up with your training while I'm gone, huh? Understood?
Aw. Damn.
That was a couple of great episodes.
Yeah, both of them. Great episodes. They got me. They got us in this one at least, because I was like all the way through, like they can't succeed at this because Palpatine wouldn't want them to, and like because we know, we know that this bill is gonna go through because there are stormtroopers later on. And the clones are going to get phased out. And but everything they did, they just played right into Palpatine's hands.
He was a couple of steps ahead of them with that and sort of gave them an excuse to, not to care much about the clones. So the clone bill to sort of help them have a real life, it's kind of off the table now anyway, because of what he said and what he did. So that was well played. That's really the role I want to see the Emperor in, like coming from suddenly out of the dark, going, "Oh, I have this plan, and you're screwed."
Just popping out of the floor, just throwing down that Uno reverse card. Just be like, you thought you did something. I'm going to just turn it around, use it to my fucking advantage.
Yeah.
You get absolutely nothing out of it. This is what I wanted all along. And but that's how he's in the position that he's in right now. Is he did that to the entire galaxy with the Clone Wars.
Yeah. So
tricked everyone.
I really like that.
Yeah, doing that again now. It's always like, even though he's the big bad, and you know, we hate him in the sense of where like he's horrible. But he's such
a good bad guy. Yeah,
he's such a good bad guy, and you can't help but smile when you see him, when you hear that voice. And I'm fairly certain that was Ian McDiarmid back as Palpatine, and if not, then it was someone who's like
really good at it.
Got the voice down. I know they used Ian Abercrombie in much of the Clone Wars, and then unfortunately he passed away, and then Tim Curry took over, and I know Sam Witwer has also voiced Palpatine a few times, but Ian McDiarmid returned in Rebels, and I'm pretty sure it was him in this one as well.
Do a lot with twisting the voice technically, but still there's a touch to it. So I
could just look it up right now. But I'm sure that you guys are gonna tell it. There's gonna be comments either way, and you're gonna tell us there. But one thing that I did look up quickly just right before we started this episode was with Senator Chuchi. Yes, we've seen her in the Clone Wars before, in many episodes. I think I counted like 16 episodes or something. I just wasn't sure if it was that same character, because I couldn't remember if that was her name or not, but it is. She's a Pantoran from Pantora. And I even think that George Lucas himself, he played another character that I can't remember his name either, but he's also of the same species. Yeah, and he was like in the background in Revenge of the Sith at the opera when Anakin went and you know, spoke to Palpatine there. And we got the whole. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? That whole thing. But either way, we've seen her many times before. And she's definitely a good person, and she wanted to fight for the clones here, give them a voice, because they don't have a voice in the Senate, which it is weird that they don't have that, but also like they were specifically bred for combat as a tool, but they didn't want droids, but they are still alive.
It's not a species. It's not a species. They're bred. They're made for it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think they definitely should have representation, but I can see why someone would argue that they shouldn't, because they are just soldiers and tools of the Empire, and they were bred for all of this. But now being phased out, Palpatine. He's got this perfect little excuse there that, oh no, these clones, they were, they didn't question these horrific orders. And we can't, have soldiers like that. Like, we need a real, loyal, conscripted military. So this bill that's on the floor right now that Rampart put forth, the asshole that we're arresting now, it's actually not a bad bill either way. So we're just going to go with that. Let's vote. And I'm sure, they voted. The Senate voted for it to go through.
Yeah, and they're gonna forget all about the clones, because the clones, they were bred for it. They didn't have a pension plan up front or anything, so just they'll fade away. I'm not sure they'll find a pension plan for them.
No, I still really want to know, like, do they just fade away and die? Do they go somewhere after, like?
They're slated for decommissioning, so they'll probably just lose the uniform and go play in the dark. I don't know.
yeah. That it's just what I'm curious about, because we do see some clones later on, and yes, they are older, but they're still able to fight and they're still active. But there are a lot of clones out there. So what happens to the majority of them? I don't think we're gonna see something like a straight up, like they're just massacre them or execute them or something. That's a little bit too dark, I would say, for an animated series or just for Star Wars in general. But then again, we still had Order 66. That was pretty damn dark. So
yeah,
you never really know like what the Emperor has planned, but you can just bet that he is 1 or 2 or more steps ahead of you. Because that's what happened here. Even though I was like, okay, ready to get surprised by the outcome in some way, or on some level, I guess I was like, yeah, this can't go through. But it was still, something that I didn't expect towards the end. Don't know about you. It's just
no, I didn't expect that at all. So I could see that Rampart was going under the bus somehow, but introducing Palpatine himself to sort of come up through the fore, or the Emperor through the fore, and just sort of flip it all around, as you say, playing the turn all around card.
Reverse,
yeah. That was brilliant, and I enjoyed the whole setup of being on Coruscant, seeing the inner workings behind the whole, and sort of getting the surprise at the end, where it's not really a surprise that the Emperor is smart, but that way it was presented was great. I enjoyed it. Sometimes it's okay for me for the Empire to win. Sort of makes the story go on.
Yeah, they have to win sometimes, and especially in this time period for us to get to where they are in the original trilogy. And something else that happened in this one, though, was within the Bad Batch, Echo, he's going to go with Rex now. And we sort of called it, and we have been talking about Echo trying to push or nudge the Batch in the direction of let's help out some more. We can do more. And so when the opportunity presented itself and he could do that with Rex and heard Rex talking about what he's been doing, I'm sure something inside of him just said, yeah, that's it. You have to go and do that, because that's what you truly want. That's your purpose.
And you break up the Bad Batch that way, so you'll have this sort of pull towards joining with Rex and Echo now for the Bad Batch. Omega will probably work hard towards that, because he's kind of want the family to be together. So
and it also seems like she wants to help, or she wants to do something about the injustices, and especially when it comes to the clones, because she's a clone herself, so she wants, like, there's a sense of loyalty there still. So I'm sure her and the rest of the batch, they're also gonna go in that direction. Now, I do believe we're gonna probably get a few more side missions and get a little bit back into what's going on with Sid and so on. But maybe we're also gonna get to follow Echo and Rex a little bit now. Maybe that's a way for them to still stay with a member of the Bad Batch, but then also give us some stuff with Rex and exactly what he's been doing, how many clones he's gotten out. And maybe we're also going to see Cody again. I was surprised that we didn't see Crosshair at all in this episode, in these episodes. That was actually a big surprise. We thought that maybe that assassin guy, he
had that kind of look,
but no, that was another clone and a true believer, and we already talked about that. But yeah, he's gonna pop up as well at some point. But amazing, great, both of them, great episodes. Really, really, really enjoyed them.
That was a very nice double dip, so to say. So I'm really looking forward to just see where it all goes, and
same.
These little darker episodes after a few light ones.
They can play around with tone a little bit in that way, and it doesn't seem weird or anything, because they can have more serious episodes in these animated series, or they can have it can be more lighthearted and fun, and it all works. It really does, and with the characters and everything.
Big kids like me, it works. I'm not sure all this monologue or dialogue will work very well with small children, but well, it's Star Wars.
Like there are episodes
play around.
There are episodes of both Clone Wars and now the Bad Batch, and I'm not sure there was a lot of that in Rebels, probably not, but like that are more centered around, you know, talking characters talking to each other, and it having to do with politics in some way, and on Coruscant and legislations and the Senate. And I'm not sure those kinds of episodes are gonna hold the attention of a young child. But then there's something for the older children. For us to really sink our teeth into, which is also good. So again, they can do it all in these animated series, and I like it.
When you were a kid, I would just restrain you through those episodes or those.
You sit and you watch and you pay attention. This is good stuff. All right.
Look at Sonny. He turned out all right, didn't he? So it works. All your parents out there, just restrain them for a little bit. No, joking. Joking.
Don't. All right. Do you have anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
No, I better shut up. So no.
Fair enough. All right. Then that's going to do it for this reaction and review to The Bad Batch Season 2, Episodes 7 and 8. Thank you guys so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always.